This program contains subject matter and language that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
My name's Gregory, and I'm 31, and I'm addicted to fentanyl. It is such a relief from day-to-day struggles.
He claimed his tolerance is too high to die. That can always get you.
I'm very worried about my brother. He's like sketched out all the time and always like uncomfortable or looking for his next hit.
He says he's never been an injector, he's never been a needle user, but obviously that's I've been watching him deteriorate on the streets, sleeping under bridges and stealing food, you know.
My teeth got really bad, and obviously when you smoke drugs and stuff like that, it wears them down. I had to have them removed.
Yeah, whoa. How did it come this far that like my brother is homeless?
I always like to make sure I have something to protect myself with. I've had knives pulled on me, I've had a gun pulled on me. Like, you can't be scared when that happens. You have to kind of put on a facade. Why are you throwing us the middle finger, man? Go yourself. But inside, I'm terrified.
So I know there was some violence and stuff going on downtown Victoria, targeting the homeless. But he's got to get up the streets, man. The streets is
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have Greg up here. Give him a big welcome.
I'm happiest in life when I'm on stage. It feels like I'm on a different planet. It's like, it's a total high.
He was very talented, like ridiculously talented.
I'm envious of him because he can sing his heart out.
I hope one day I can actually like get all my songs together and get them like, you know, full band behind them, and I bet you they would sound really good.
It was a horrible labor with Greg. He was this squalling, long baby, it seemed like. His dad was all excited to have a son, and once he could start walking, he'd be following his dad around, wanting to do what Dad did.
He was a blonde, wild, rambunctious. Oh man, he was a little brother. He drove me nuts.
His like ability to just like make you laugh and like make you just feel happy. I mean, we were thick as thieves.
Dad and Mom, we would hear them fighting all the time.
Their dad was an alcoholic. He would be Mr. Happy to start with, and then it would be like somebody flicked a light switch.
I just remember feeling really scared. Everyone was yelling and everyone was crying, and I just didn't really know what was going on. I just knew that it was bad.
When we split up, I worked graveyard shift at the post office. There was more than one time when the power went out at our house.
Dad, he was an alcoholic. He suffered from his own child trauma, but he was a good dad when he had to be. Like, Dad would always take us camping. We'd have our bikes, we'd go fishing. We had so much fun.
The only reason we were camping, it was because my dad didn't have a place to live.
Dad lived at the campsite.
He had a lot of demons, but he loved his children more than anything in the entire world.
I've been best friends with Greg since I was 6 years old. We met in elementary school, but that's when we started hanging out as high school. Greg was Mr. Popular, one of the kings of high school for sure. He was a hell of a basketball player and the team MVP, league MVP, and he put on a show. Everyone would be up on their feet, it was cool.
He was a killer basketball player.
That had always been Greg's dream, is to play ball. Watching him get the city record for the most points, that was a proud memory.
Dad was 6'9", so he was supposed to be a basketball star as well. So Greg almost felt like he had to fall into that legacy. He always felt like he was never good enough.
I played it too much, and I just lost the love for it. It felt like a job.
Once he graduated, he didn't want to play ball anymore. Him and his dad kind of got close again. They could go drinking together.
My dad and my brother, we would get hammered drunk together. It wasn't a father-son relationship. It was two buddies hanging out kind of relationship.
He didn't say, hey, you want to smoke some crack? You know, I said, I want you to do coke, and I'd never done crack before, and I was really drunk, so we did it together, which was, you know, probably shouldn't have done that.
He had been so drunk that he had fallen into a glass hutch. And when he pulled his arm back out, he slit the artery that goes under here and bled out.
It was really hard on all of us when Dad passed. Greg took it the hardest.
Once Dad died, it kind of all just went like spiral downhill from then. He couldn't find a steady job. He would jump from this place to that place. He just started to get more into the heavier drugs.
As a parent, you pray for the best. You hope. I never get that phone call.
I miss who my brother is, deep down, because I know he's not a bad person.
Hi.
What do you do down here?
I had to come meet a client down here, so
Sweet. Well, you knew where to find me.
I've only got 20 minutes. See all I could find for parking.
You get a haircut?
Yes, I did.
Good.
Thank you.
The relationship between Mom and Greg is toxic.
Did you get my text?
You want 20 bucks?
If you got it, if you don't sweat it.
I'll give you $20.
Okay, well.
I give him money when I can.
Thank you.
How much have you used the last few days?
The last few days is basically nothing. I'm probably gonna use most of this on food.
It's a hard line to walk between loving and helping and enabling.
She wants to protect him, but he's 32 years old. Time to cut the cord, lady.
Right, I'm right here.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. I love you.
I love you.
Bye.
Gregory! Yo! Greg!
Who's that? Is that my sister? Hi.
I thought we were gonna have a sleepover.
Dropped my phone in the water, tripped, bounced off a rock, and boop. So it's foobarred.
Do you wanna come to my place and sober up for the night then?
Yep. Is Jakey Poo up?
I would imagine.
Oh my God, you big blur. You look good, buddy.
When he's sober, he's pretty fun. He's caring and he's kind of protective, almost like a father figure. I want him to be better. I want to see him more.
This has kind of been our entire life. We're trapped in this vortex of addiction and toxicity all the time.
I know that he's in pain, but you can't change somebody. They have to want the change for themselves.
My name's Jerry.
Nice to meet you, Jerry.
Come on in.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do is go around and everybody's just gonna have a few words to say to you.
Okay.
We already lost our dad. I don't think I could recover from losing you.
If you do not accept this offer, I have to remove myself and my children from your life. I love you, and I know that today will be the day you get your chance to show me you are the man you were always meant to be.
I have to be straight up honest with you here. I can't die before I release an album. Can't do it. Of course I will accept that.
That's great.
Kill it.
Love you! Love you!
Bye, Jerry. When I first showed up here at Options, I was broken. I was letting Greg the boy dictate my life. You know, I'm fixing that and letting Greg the man grow. I'm starting to like this guy. My sobriety and my recovery has to come first. Gotta just worry about living in today, right? That's kind of number one.